Imagine watching a heavy iron cannonball slowly rise off a wooden table and hover in midair, or seeing dense metals spontaneously fracture, slide sideways, and fuse perfectly together with pieces of wood. These are the exact documented claims made by self-taught Canadian inventor John Hutchison in 1979. He stumbled upon these physical anomalies completely by accident. At the time, Hutchison was trying to replicate the longitudinal wave experiments of the historical inventor Nikola Tesla. Usually, claims like these are dismissed outright, but credentialed engineers, physicists, and military personnel witnessed these events firsthand, creating a strange disconnect with mainstream science, which ignores the phenomenon entirely. To make sense of the Hutchison effect, we have to look past a simple true or false binary. We have to navigate a complex minefield where genuine anomalies and blatant illusions are hopelessly mixed together. The mechanism relies on intense radio wave interference concentrated in a localized three-dimensional space. A Van de Graaff generator floods the area with electrical energy. Finally, Tesla coils emit directional pulses that cross the field, creating a chaotic focal point where anomalies occur. During the Cold War, this specific manipulation of high-voltage physics caught the attention of the United States military. Their interest was driven by intense intelligence paranoia. Officials were deeply concerned that the Soviet Union was already developing similar wave-based weaponry. To investigate Hutchison's work without triggering strict national security classification protocols, the military used a bureaucratic loophole. They labeled the effect psychokinesis, which inadvertently kept the research accessible. In this brief window of time, a specific combination of theoretical physics, credible eyewitnesses, and government paranoia suggested a genuine scientific breakthrough was at hand. But despite the presence of military observers, the actual physical evidence left behind is severely contaminated. When you scrutinize the recorded footage, glaring issues emerge. Unnatural string-like movements and suspicious camera artifacts point strongly toward sleight of hand. The core problem stems from Hutchison's own chaotic methodology. He took a kitchen sink approach, indiscriminately blasting materials with random, unmeasured combinations of pulsed power and microwaves. This chart shows exactly what that lack of methodology looks like: a scatterplot of chaotic, unlabeled data points fluctuating wildly without any discernible pattern. Because Hutchison completely failed to record his variables, neither he nor anyone else knew which specific frequencies caused which effects. Without recorded variables, independent, credentialed researchers who tried to rigorously reproduce the effect under controlled conditions completely failed. By 2004, active research effectively stopped. Lacking a reproducible mechanism or systematic documentation, any promising signal hidden within the Hutchison effect was drowned out by the noise of its own execution. The final blow to the phenomenon's credibility came from Hutchison himself. He eventually confessed to being creative and actively faking some of the footage. He justified the fraud by claiming he only faked the later videos because he lost the ability to reproduce the genuine effects he originally saw in 1979. This leaves the mystery permanently unresolved. We can no longer cleanly separate the genuine anomalies witnessed by military engineers from the footage Hutchison admits to fabricating. Producing a miraculous event is entirely useless to the scientific method if you cannot systematically document how and why it occurred. Ultimately, the Hutchison effect survives as a tragic cautionary tale. It remains a potentially significant physical anomaly buried forever beneath the sloppy methodology and illusions of its own creator.